We are going to take a look at the newly revealed Godzilla vs. Kong figures. There's only two, but yeah, I just wanted to make a video kind of talking about them because I feel like I am what's the word for it? I can't remember the word for it, but yeah, I'm gonna do a video kind of talking about them. I was going to include the NECA situation in this video. I'm sure that some of you out there know, but I think that I'll save that for its own video, because I think that it's too big of a topic to mix in with this video. But yeah, also, about, like, maybe the midway segment through this video, not even, there will be some spoiler images. I mean, they've been around for a while now, like, you know, I want to say like half a year almost. They've been around for a while, but if you don't want to have any spoilers of any kind for this movie, then, you know, I will tell you guys whenever the spoiler segment comes up. I will put a warning. I will do a warning whenever that segment comes up, but yeah, so just so you guys know. So yeah, let's get into it. So here is the first figure that's been officially revealed by Playmates. So this is a basic Godzilla 2019 figure. It looks amazing, actually. I really like it. I mean, this is obviously a promo image. I don't even know if this is, like... It doesn't really look like it's even a prototype. It looks like it's like a CG rendering of the figure. I mean, I don't know, but that's what it looks like to me. Like, it looks... like, you guys can see it. Like, it looks just kind of off. I'm sure that the figure, the actual figure will be, will look a lot better than this. But even this, like, the dorsal fins look amazing. I love the way that they did the blue. I'm glad that they kept it, like, in the middle, which is really nice, you know, because that's how they are in the movie. But yeah, I've seen quite a few people, on Twitter, which I have a Twitter. Go and follow me. Link down in the description. little self plug. But I've seen a lot of people on Twitter complaining about these figures, mainly because of the NECA situation, which, again, I'll make a video talking about that. But, even, like, I've seen tons of people talking about, like, how, much this just looks like the Jack Pacific figure and how bad it looks and stuff like that. No, like, I will say I am kind of scared that this figure will have screw holes, because this is just one side of the figure, again. They've only released this one image. But, yeah, like, regarding the Jack Pacific stuff, shut up. This looks like... this looks like freaking... This looks so much better than that Jack Pacific crap. I mean, whenever I first saw it, even, like, I was kind of like, oh, okay, well, those look kind of cool, I guess. But I was never like, oh my god, those toys look amazing, I can't wait to get those. Like, I was never like that with the Jack stuff. And I am especially not now. Those figures suck. I mean, I don't want to sound like, you know, I'm ungrateful for those figures, you know, like, I mean, they're fine, but, like, they're nowhere near as good looking as this. Yeah, but, like, okay, so you've got some leg articulation right here, to be expected. Arm articulation, maybe wrist articulation, not too sure, you can't really tell from, this image, but possibly wrist articulation. No elbow articulation. Again, these are, like, basic 11-inch figures. But yeah, I would hope that you could close the mouth, like there's jaw articulation. Don't think so, though. And also there is foot articulation, and I'm sure that there's probably a swivel in the tail as well, maybe a couple of them. But yeah. Um, so that's Godzilla for you. That's the figure that's been officially released, or revealed, I suppose. Um, so yeah, really, again, like, the mold is so much better. Like, it's so much more, like, clearer and defined than the Jax one. It is the same CG model, of course, because it's just the King of the Monsters design, it looks like. Because those dorsal fins are just straight up King of the Monsters. Dorsal fins. And they look great, again, like, the detailing on this figure, even just from this, like, really watered-down promo image, look really good. But yeah, like, you can even see they even painted the fingernails and stuff, which, Mattel doesn't even do that for their figures, like, you know, they don't paint the fingernails most of the time. So, it's awesome that, we're seeing that. And, also, for some reason, the toes are painted in, like, this, like, well, from this image, it looks like it's, like, this weird metallic silver, which is odd. However, they painted the fingernails, like, glossy black, so it's odd why they did that. Again, this is a promo image, but yeah. And also, the base color for this Godzilla isn't, like, a black or, like, a dark, gray. It's, like, this really nice, sort of, like, really, like, light, sort of like a, like, this really dark blue. And then you got, like, some black that they dry brushed over it, like, over the scales and stuff, and it makes it look super good. Yeah, like, again, this figure looks amazing, and it looks like they individually painted the teeth. Again, this is a promo image, so I doubt that the final figure is going to look that good with the teeth. But yeah, and the eye is also a nice, lovely orange as well. That looks really nice in contrast with the blue color scheme going on with this figure. But yeah, so there is their basic 11-inch Godzilla figure. No sound effects or anything like that. They do have quite a few other figures with that stuff, though, so yeah. But they also revealed another one shortly after. Oh yeah, also, they did have links, or the reason why we have these images is because, these two figures actually went up, on Walmart.com to actually buy. And as far as I know, the other figure is still up, but I don't know. I know that for a fact Godzilla is not available. I think that it says it's out of stock or something. I mean, you know, obviously they weren't supposed to be, sold yet, I don't think. But, yeah. Link to both of these, figures will be down in the description. Again, like, if they're out of stock for you, then you're in the same boat as, I'm sure, most people, but, yeah. So there is their basic Godzilla 2020, figure, even. But let's get into the next one, which is Kong. They actually listed this figure as King Kong as well, which is awesome. So I really hope that they call him King Kong in the movie, but yeah. This figure looks so good. This figure looks so much better than Playmates' other Kong figure, which I did get. This looks so much better. Oh my god, like, okay, so, first off, the head, like, okay, paint scheme, let's get into the paint scheme. This figure has a awesome looking paint scheme. I really hope that this is how the final figure comes out looking, because it looks awesome. As you can see, Kong looks a lot darker here. Like, his fingers and stuff are just straight black. Yeah. But it looks like they made it, they molded this figure in like this sort of this sort of like dark brown, maybe even like a charcoal gray. And then they went over it with like this light gray, like they dry brushed over it, and it looks so good. And you can see Kong's beard down here. And this also, I think that this figure might actually be sculpted over that first King Kong figure that Playmates released. I think that it might have been sculpted over that. Because it is a very similar looking figure, like articulation and all, but like it's obviously, this figure looks a lot, he looks a lot beefier, he's a lot more thick, which, he rightfully should be. But, yeah, dude, this figure looks super cool. You can see he's got like red eyes almost. I know that they're supposed to be like orange, I'm sure, but yeah, but he's got some like white in there as well, which is kind of interesting. But also with his mouth, he has that little snaggle tooth that they wanted 2005 Kong to have, because if you didn't know, in 2005. Well, before that, because they were making the movie. But, 2005 Kong, Peter Jackson actually wanted, Kong in that movie to have, like, a snaggletooth, so it went over his upper lip, like this. But, it didn't work out, so, they didn't do it. But, it looks like they might actually do it, finally, for 2020 Kong right here. Oh man, I can't, like, I am actually kind of tempted to get this figure, but I don't think I'm gonna get this figure, or this, this other Godzilla right here. I don't think I'm gonna get either of these figures, because I'm waiting on the other figures, which we'll get into in a second. These are the only two figures that were released, revealed. But yeah, again, link to both of these figures will be down in the description below. Again, don't know if you'll be able to get them or not. But, yeah, and also, his mouth is closed, where the other Playmates Kong, the big one, has his mouth open. Actually, he's roaring. So it's kind of cool. He's got these, like, they've given him, like, this sort of growling face, and it looks awesome. But, yeah, but, articulation, it looks like it's the same as the other Playmates Kong. You got shoulder joints, wrist joints, you got, leg swivels, and foot, yeah, foot swivels as well, and then the head can, also move as well. So yeah, again, it's a very basic figure, but, yeah. Again, can't wait to see what Playmates' full stuff is going to be, but yeah. So, spoilers for, well, actually, hold on. I wanted to get into why I'm looking at some of the spoilers. Sorry if there's any audio in the background. Just wanted to say that real quick. But yeah. I think that I know what figures these are. I just wanted to sort of find out what figures these are, because we have seen these figures before. But yeah, I really wanted to figure out what figures these are, because these obviously aren't the higher priced figures. These are only $20 each, but yeah. So, spoilers from this part of the video throughout. Sorry if you don't want to see any spoilers, but yeah. So let's get into it. Again, no spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So these figures aren't the Mega figures, the Mega Kong or Godzilla. Because, as you can see, Kong here, his mouth is open, which is telling first off. And also he has elbow joints as well. Elbow joints. Maybe knee joints, I don't know. Can't really tell from how blurry this image is. But also he has a punching action right there. You can kind of make it out right there, but he does have a punching action as well. And he also comes with a little human figurine as well, which obviously this Kong looks quite a bit different from this one. So this is, and also it has a lights and sound as well on this figure. You know, this one obviously doesn't have that, so this isn't Mega Kong. And also this Godzilla figure isn't Mega Godzilla either, obviously, because it doesn't have the weird red stuff on it, and I think you can kind of tell that it just isn't. So, yeah, they obviously aren't the Mega figures, so what are these two figures? Well, I think that fiddle. There we go. So yeah, I believe that these two figures are this is definitely that same Kong. I think that this has got to be that Kong figure right there. And then this must be that Godzilla figure. Now, I'm not 100% certain on that, but I think so. I think so, because this Kong figure, as you can see, is in a very similar position as this Kong, and this Godzilla is also in a very similar position to the other Godzilla. It's just that the dorsal spines aren't blue. Now, you might be asking, well, how do you know these figures look like they're like the 6-inch figures? Then you got like the you know, like the small, like 3 3/4 inch figures or whatever, but that is not the case. Actually, as you can see, sorry for the image being a little bit blurry, but as you can see here, these figures are far bigger. These are about, again, the right size for them to be those figures. And also, this is Mega Kong and Mega Godzilla. Mega Godzilla down here. Don't know if Mega Kong is going to come with that axe right there, but yeah. But you can see he comes with the human, so it is. But yeah, and you can also see, like, these figures are sort of like the 12-inch, sorry, the 6-inch figures. But yeah. So yeah, so here, let's get a less blurry image. But yeah, you can see it's definitely that same figure. And again, I think that this Godzilla is that same figure. Again, maybe they just wanted to give it blue dorsal spines as well. You know, I don't know. But yeah, but this is definitely that same Kong. And my point has been proven. So, yeah. So I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, post notifications, all the other stuff. Thank you for watching my rambles about that, and yeah, so bye.